Hello and thank you for being with us thus far and for subscribing to our channel, LATV Productions. But if you have yet to join us so as to receive any latest development from our studios, please subscribe now and also click your notification button and leave it on so you are able to receive notifications as soon as we drop any new production. We are very diverse and professional at LATV Productions and adhere as much as possible to the ethics of the profession. I promise we will not bombard you with rubbish or cut and paste items. It shall be as authentic as possible and dwelling on the truth, your health, trending issues, and the fundamentals of life. If you do not have an account with YouTube, you will not be able to join us. But mind you, it takes about 3 minutes on average to join YouTube. Easy peasy. May I seize this space to thank you very much for being with us and mourning the loss of Otumba Dr. Dapo Williams with us through the documentary series churned out for him and fully funded by LATV Productions. Thank you for the numerous comments. I am chuffed with the ones that personally attacked me and the many that are so constructive that we have taken on board at LATV Productions. I have made a lot of new friends from the commenting and commentating group. I might likely be setting up an LATV comment group on WhatsApp soon. I'm sure you'd like to join that. There have also been many requests and queries about why we at LATV Productions took it upon ourselves to go the extra mile of honoring Dapo with so many productions and time. They've asked how we were financed, whether it was from some people wanting to shame some people. There are some people accusing me of being one-sided, while some people are looking forward to seeing Chief Mrs. Justina Oshun-Williams on one of our documentaries. All I can say for now is that you watch this space. By now, you should know we are a company of our words. Whatever Otumba Dr. Oladapo Oshun-Williams decided to do or take on, he did fully well and satisfactorily too. Talk about academics, event planning, including participation in diverse fora, clubs, associations, name it. When we started the Nigerian think tank group NTTG Worldwide, initiated by Otumba Wale Kalejaye, as pioneer members, Dapo was made the first chairman due to his dexterity, selflessness, and obduracy in a positive way. He immediately and without reservation took it upon himself to see the group through its teething period unscathed. His selflessness could never be underestimated. He propelled the group forward at full throttle. He voluntarily gave his home address as the group's official address for its registration and opening of a bank account. Dapo was a man of many names. DDW or Otumba. He referred to himself as simply DW without the first D, which stands for doctor. While I gave him a few more AKAs, including D2W, double, being a traditional Nigerian chief from 2 different places. And my favorite one, which he loved so much, was Dapo. I also gave the family their AKAs too. Tina I refer to as Tintin, while Wemimo is Wemiski. Let me go back to NTTG example of Dapo's character traits. That is, his underlying values, including generosity, integrity, devotion, kindness, peacefulness, patience, determination, and respectfulness. He will spend his own money to make things happen quicker and keep the group going without asking for refund. There came a time I had to call him aside and drew his attention to this, and that some members may feel aggrieved or demeaned that he was not passing some things that needed spending on through the house. Could you guess his answer? He apologized vehemently that it was unintentional, said he just wanted to help as much as possible, while he did not want anything slowed down due to ratifications and bureaucracies that such payments will have had to go through, as the usual within groups. Dapo enjoyed people's company. He liked to be in the midst of activities and good initiatives, especially if it had to do with better living and humanity in general. He was willing to help. He aspired to please everybody. He derived pleasure from it. He offered and gave without asking him, I was told. I will give an example of this in my personal experience of offering to help. There were times he would attend 2, 3, 4, even 5 occasions in one Saturday, and then attend social meetings and a couple of conviviality on the Sunday. He just didn't want to offend anyone. The following Monday, Dapo will be on his WhatsApp at around about 5 a.m. responding to messages while on the train to wherever his facilities management walk through him all over the United Kingdom. Dapo had a list of local shops in London where he had credit facilities. If you were holding a party, for example, or a church or mosque was marking an anniversary, Otumba will ask that you went to one of these designated shops of your choice or nearest to you to pick up what were required or arrange for them to be delivered. It did this also as a way of supporting and promoting African businesses in the diaspora while helping with the financial exigencies of the celebrant or host. During my daughter's wedding in Lagos, Nigeria a couple of years ago, which Dapo could not attend, he sent 2 members of his family to represent him. They were there from the church service to the conclusion of the reception. I knew Dapo more than 20 years ago, but we were not close. We became close after meeting at the London residence of the current King of Lagos, Oba Akiolu, aka Oloweko Baba Fuad, about 15 years ago. We took to each other and he saw a big brother figure in me. One day, about 10 years ago, he asked if there was anything he could do to assist with my television production company. I told him I would get back to him. I didn't. Not out of audacity or pretentiousness or proudness. No! It was not because I did not value the offer. I could have told him I needed help there and then when I knew I did not. At least he offered. But one thing I knew was his hands were full. The Fiwagboyi of Arigidi was godfather to many children, patron of many clubs, associations, charities, and member of numerous clubs in the UK. Notably, He was our coordinator at the prestigious Worker Club 1945 Lagos in the UK until his demise. A few weeks before his passing, Dapo approached my film production company, LATV Productions, and asked my views about producing a documentary about how the newly formed Nigerians in Diaspora NIDCOM, under the leadership of Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa, had fared in their first year. We deliberated at this pre-production meeting and reached an agreement to do a testimonial documentary, what we call a testimonial documentary, where a few Nigerians living outside their country will talk about NIDCOM and also score it. I also suggested that rather than me presenting the program and doing the intro and the outro for the film, I would like him to do them. He eventually agreed to my professional suggestion. He got to work there and then and started sending short clips of the comments made by the scorers from all over the world to LATV. The last time I saw Dapo face to face was on Saturday, 25 July 2020 at the Nigeria Diaspora Day 2020 at London's Nigeria High Commission. We spoke for barely 3 minutes and he promised to forward more clips to me the following week, which he did. He also said he would send the final clips and be ready by then to discuss the editing. We then agreed our next meeting for the week beginning 3 August 2020, the day he purportedly died, where cost and timeline were to be discussed. This never took place. I sent a WhatsApp message on Thursday, that is 6 August, but there was only one grey tick on the message. Could Dapo have travelled without telling me? He did not call back. Very unlike Dapo. Dapo had energy. He was full of life, a workaholic who took early retirement from work, but went back and even died there. He was always usually his ebullient self. D2W loved life. He liked and collected the latest high-performance cars, including a Bentley, high-end Range Rover, BMW Cabriolet, which he interchanged to get to places in style. He deserved and worked hard for these cars and more. Dapo enjoyed his choice champagnes, which he would gladly bring a few extra bottles of with him wherever he was invited for social to grace his table. Not out to knock or look down on whoever was hosting, but just to not inconvenience them. He would also make sure he had extra bottles for the party, just in case they were needed. Such a generous person Dapo was. I was honored to have visited Dapo and family at their residence in Kent about 5 times in total, 2 of which were private visits and not social invite, as Dapo and Tintin enjoyed hosting people, especially during the Muslim festivities. He was always his usual vivacious self at home too. You would think her lovely widow Tintin was his sister. They cracked jokes, played and laughed together genuinely. I did a bit of psychology at university, and I believe as a qualified mediator, I should be able to recognize an unpretentious affability, honest geniality I saw on my visits. They were good company and very welcoming too. They won't want you to leave. Could I be wrong? It is my honest outlook to the family's display of cordiality as I saw it. I feel so fulfilled, accomplished, and exonerated now. Like one of my mantras, The truth, the Bible says, shall set you free. Dapo worked hard, played hard, partied hard, socialized hard, and died hard, doing all he enjoyed doing for satisfaction and humanity. Dapo, or Dapo, adieu. Thank you.